first and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Play action. Now it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over first down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
A loss of 9 yards.
On play action, it's Carr. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Carr. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down, Morgan with it. They'll drop this one down to Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebacker.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Morgan. Steps away to his left. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Campbell making the catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Morgan to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Morgan. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early. He's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Morgan sets up to throw on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
To throw is Morgan. To throw on 3rd down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Carr. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 38-yard.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Carr again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or very lights quickly.
Out. Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Morgan. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Touchdown, Titans. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the London.
He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own
1st and 10, it's Morgan. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan looking for Campbell downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Carr going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
First and
it's a big play there. 48 yards. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Carr to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Morgan. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Morgan looks to throw it. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
The score, Titans 28, Monarchs 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over. First,
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
At the 15-yard line.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Foster Moreau, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Monarch 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive? And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Morgan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. Carr now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Cohen. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Morgan. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Good. Makes the score Titans 42, Monarchs 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. London working from the gun. It's Carr. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr going for the deep ball. And now here is another interception. It's picked off near his own 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, Morgan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down,
they'll run here with Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
22.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. This is Cohen. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Harris Campbell there to make the grab. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. His kick is right through.
Beats the score, Titans 63.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's...
He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here's Morgan off the bootleg. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
11-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and got you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Off of a play fake, here's Morgan.
That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Look out for number 30. Look out for number 30.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here we go. 45's the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Drew Kaiser now.
Formation.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's Drew Kaiser now as the drive goes back. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
68.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they